Hey everybody, this is Damien. Today we're going to take a look at Interstate Love Song by Stone Temple Pilots. This is a really great tune. It's really melodic and has lots of interesting chordal things happening. It's one of my favorites. So let's dig in. So let's take a few minutes. We'll check out the chords that we need to know to play this tune. We're going to start with the intro, which is also the same chord progression as the chorus. So we're going to kill two birds with one stone here. Excuse me. So we've got a C sharp minor. Alright, so basically like an A minor, we're going to slide that up, replace our fingers, and use our index finger to bar on the 4th fret. And that's the first chord. E major, standard old E major. An A bar chord, only we're going to leave the high E string and the B string open to ring. Okay. G sharp sus4, so this is a G sharp bar chord. We're going to move our pinky finger down one string, so it's on the G string, and then back up to the regular G sharp bar chord, back to that A with the B and the E string open, and back to the E. So that's the chords for both the intro and the chorus. So when we speed it up and put it into rhythm, it sounds something like this. Alright, so right after that in the intro, there's a little guitar riff that we do, and that works kind of like this. We're going to bend on the 2nd fret on the B string. At the same time, we're going to pluck or hit, depending on if you're using a pick or not. We're going to strike the E string as well. We're going to hit the B string again and let it come back down to its regular natural position. Then a B, open B string. Then on the G string, 2nd fret, 1st fret on the G string, hammer on to the 2nd fret, then open B, open E. And there's a couple of other little things going on here that I'll describe in a second as well. Notice how I'm plucking one note, then hitting the high E. Right there, and then to an E major, E sus4, back to the E major. And then it does that again. So it does that little riff twice after the intro. Interestingly, it only does it once in the middle of the song, and then it does it twice again at the end of the song. So now we're going to move on to the chords in the verses. Most of these chords need a little bit of extra study. So we're going to start on our C sharp minor again, same as the very first chord that we played. Then we're going to play a G sharp chord. We're going to play a G sharp in first inversion. So basically we're going to play the G sharp like we're going to play an F, only up here as G sharp, as if we're going to do a bar chord on the 4th fret. I'm going to play it with our pinky finger, our ring finger, and our middle finger. And we're going to use our index finger on the 3rd fret. Alright, so that's a G sharp first inversion. Don't worry too much about the names of the chords. Just try to figure out where to put your fingers. The next chord is going to be an E flat. So it's like a D to start. We're going to pull that back a fret. Take our middle finger off. We're going to take that middle finger and put it up on the A string on the 2nd fret, and then the 3rd fret on the D string. And we're only going to use the strings that we have fingers on that we're fretting. So again, that's second fret on the A string, third fret on the D string, first fret on the G string, and second fret on the B string. Alright, then we've got a B flat half diminished chord. So we've got on the first fret our A string and our G string, and on the second fret our D string and our B string. So first fret, second fret. Then we're going to an A sus2. I play with these two fingers on purpose because it's the least amount of work to move from this chord to that A, and then from this A we're going to E. So all I need to do to make this E happen is pull off the pinky finger and put the index finger and the middle finger back on, and then E sus4 back to the E major. Alright, so let's run through those again a little faster. C sharp minor, G sharp in first inversion, E flat 7 in third inversion, B flat half diminished, A sus2, E, E4 back to E. So again, we put it in rhythm and up to speed. It's going to sound like this. Just a note on these chords through the verse. Some of them are a little tricky to get your fingers on. The easiest way to do that, at least while you're learning, is to play the bass note, let that note ring while you're using that time to get your fingers down on the rest of the chord. So if I slow it down a little bit, let it ring, get your fingers down, let it ring, get your fingers down, let it ring, get your fingers down. And the rhythm of the song lends itself pretty well to that anyway. So it doesn't sound unnatural to do that. And in general, when we're playing any kind of chords, we usually want to do it that way anyway. So even for a standard G, for instance, we're going to pluck the G note, use that time to get our fingers down on the rest of the chord. So back to the specific song again, one more time. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of the lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you want to, feel free to leave some comments below. Have a great one, guys.